Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Dartmoor for the Grave Mistake Challenge, which entails eliminating Alexa Carlisle and putting her in her own grave. So for today's challenge we don't actually need to bring anything with us except for our silenced pistol, and we will be starting undercover in the library, which will grant us access to the second floor. So with all of that said, let's get reacquainted with our target.
Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing.
So, right from the start and off the bat, the first thing we're going to do is retrieve the case file on Arthur Edwards. So we're going to move off to our right, around to the right here to avoid the patrolling enforcer who's just over to our left. Round to our left on the other side, past the enforcer waiter and up to the second floor, and we're going to duck straight into Alexa's office. Now Alexa has just arrived herself and she is an enforcer. There she is. So she's going to make a phone call in this area, then go into her private sanctuary for a few moments, and then she will leave, and we need her to leave before we can access the safe just below us. So we're just going to wait right here for Alexa to finish her phone call, go into her sanctuary, have a little cry I believe, and when she goes to leave we are now going to casually walk down the stairs and casually make our way over to the safe. Now we're doing this for a reason. We don't want to run because we want to give Alexa enough time to get ahead of us and down the stairs. She's going to head for the ground floor. In the meantime we are going to unlock the safe, input the code 1975 and retrieve the file on Arthur Edwards. Here we go.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlisle.
So we need to make our way down to the ground floor and not catching up with Alexa along the way. We're going to take the same route again, avoiding the patrolling enforcer, down the library stairs to the ground floor and out of the building to our left, and we are heading for the old church and the graveyard. There's no enforcers around in this area, so we can run straight there. And when we get there we're going to make our way around to the right where we will find a generator, and we're just going to use instinct to locate the funeral director. There he is, and in a few moments he will make his way over to this area just on the other side of the wall where that gardener is, and we can then lure him around here using the generator. But we do need to time this somewhat. So the funeral director is making his way over. Now the young lady gardener you can see here who's tending to the flowers is in the way, so we do need to wait for her to move away, otherwise when we turn off the generator we will distract her and not the funeral director. So when she turns and walks away we're going to turn off the generator, turn it back on again, make our way back into the bushes and await the arrival of the funeral director. He's going to make his way around to this area very shortly. Here he comes now, and once he's in position we're going to render him unconscious, hide his body in these bushes, collect up the key that he drops and take his outfit. Right, so that's him unconscious. We're gonna make sure he's nicely hidden. Take his outfit, retrieve the key that he has dropped. That's the hearse key. That's our exit plan taken care of. So from here, and just by the bushes here, we're going to look over and see a dead tree, and with that tree we will find 3 birds' nests. Now if you take a shot at this bird's nest from here, you can actually get 2 nests with 1 shot, and the 3rd nest is way off in the distance there. There we go. So with the bird's nest removed, the crows will fly away, and we can now approach this maid at the front here and ask for Alexa.
Madam Carlisle, the funeral arrangements.
You got rid of the birds?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll let her know.
So the maid is going to send for Miss Carlisle, or Mrs. Carlisle should I say, and we are going to prepare for her arrival. We are going to make our way to the rear of the grave here, and at the back of the grave we will find a shovel. We're going to collect up that shovel, make our way back to the entrance to the graveyard, and await the arrival of Alexa. So when she arrives, she's going to inspect everything in the funeral area, culminating at the foot of the grave, and it's at that point we can then send her to it. So Alexa should be approaching now, and we are going to engage her in conversation.
Disposition is waiting. I trust we can be efficient now I'm here.
I can be very efficient, Madam Carlisle.
So she's going to go around inspecting the plants, the photo, the grave, a few other things, and we're just going to respond to her when she asks us questions.
I don't care much for the choice of flowers either. I need a moment to consider what I want. What's that podium? I find that having family members do the eulogy is more often than not a toe-cringing affair. I've never understood the need to publicly display grief. A person died. Most natural thing in the world. No need to make an emotional spectacle of it. I hope you haven't planned for one of those.
No, I prefer to keep it simple.
And the gravestone. Granite. Solid. No fuss. I like it. Well done, Mr. Parsons. I approve.
Yes, it will mark your grave beautifully.
So, to sum up...
So at this point Alexa will approach the foot of the grave. Just make sure her bodyguard isn't looking. He's behind the gravestone and facing the other way. So we can just push Alexa into the grave and fill it in.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
So with all of that done, we don't need the shovel anymore. We're going to make our way to the nearest exit, which is the hearse exit, because we have the hearse keys. So there we go. One more challenge taken care of. I believe there is only one more to go for Dartmoor. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.